Is that one?
That's number 3. That's those 2. This is R1. This is R1.
So
I
guys,
know you can't hear
a
it.
podcast session. Make sure you don't subscribe to the channel.
Period. It's gonna be on our main channel.
Are you lot gonna listen to what I'm about to say because I'm about to talk the black part?
What the fuck? In it? Oh, I can hear it now. You can hear it now?
Can't
Yeah.
have chat
Okay,
to
cool.
me.
Nah, I
That's
couldn't.
my motherfucking period.
Yeah.
Make sure you
Okay,
lot
say less. Thank you.
subscribe to my goddamnmerch.com.
Period, because I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it too.
Goddammerch.fucking.com.
All these niggas wanna fuck JT.
They do. Okay. I can hear myself.
Okay, wait, guys, I'm gonna stop recording this because it's too much.
What's the memory cards on this?
There's bear. Just
I can't have better. These are new memory cards.
Camera 2 recording.
Okay, is that
Wait.
one recording? If I press record?
Camera 1 recording.
Yeah?
Action.
So, we are live.
Reload it. Got there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Camera 1 recording.
We are live. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that minor interruption. So I just want to ask you about your whole sexual assault story. You touched a lot of people.
Okay.
Touched a lot of fucking people with that. I want to talk about your auntie. I want to talk about everything. Have you got anything to say about that?
Okay, when I did my coming out story, yeah, when I actually recorded a whole hour-long video, and then I was like, I'm not being honest. I'm actually covering up for people. I'm actually protecting people. Do you get what I mean? And let's be real. If I'm going to talk about my story, there are people included in my story. I'm not bashing you, but you're a part of my story. Do you get what I mean? So when I said, you know what? When I rewatched the video and I was watching it and I was thinking, but I missed out this, but I missed out that. Like even the situation between my ex, like I missed a lot out. And I was just sitting there thinking, why am I protecting these people? These people don't care about me. These people left me a long time ago. Do you know what I mean? So I rewatched it, and the aunt situation was something that I didn't want to touch on because obviously it was also connected to my dad's side of family. And I was like, I don't really want to like attack. In my head, I was thinking, I can talk about my dad, but then if I talk about my dad's side of family, it's going to dig a deeper hole. Do you get what I mean?
A lot of shit that needs to be sparked up.
Yeah. So it was like, should I, shouldn't I? I was in a 50-50 situation. So I rewatched it and I was like, but this is not the truth. Like, do you get what I mean? There's so much things that I've been through that I've literally missed out and skipped and just gone to age 17. It's like, what about when you was 5? What about when you was 3? Do you get what I mean? So I redid it again. And then I was like, the second one that I did 3 videos. The second one that I did, it was like, okay, I'm getting more comfortable, but you're still not there yet. And then obviously, a lot of people think, yeah, when they watch a YouTube video, that every YouTube video is like smooth running, no hiccups, but it's all a part of editing. Do you get what I mean?
Editing is a big part.
Right. So it got to my 3rd try now, and I was like, do you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna talk my and a situation that happened between my auntie and I. And when I actually said it, it hurt me, you know, because it was like, for so long I've put this behind the back of my head, and it's like I've not actually identified that this has actually had a lot to do with who I'm sexually attracted to and what my emotions are drawn to. Do you get what I mean? And a lot of people think that, oh, you're born this way or whatever. But to me, this is my opinion. I personally don't feel like you're born in any way. Everything that you learn is from what you're taught. Do you get what I mean? So, yes, my aunt was a predator. The things that she would do was predatorial. And it is what it is. I'm not necessarily over it now, but I've accepted that is what happened to me. Do you get what I mean? And I have cousins that are coming out saying, that happened to me as well. It's true. He's not lying. Like, she's got these videos in her room or in the room that she used to look after us in. Like, it's all true.
Yeah.
So for people to come at me and say, oh my God, Phillip's lying, he's doing it for views, that hurt me because I was thinking...
No one lies about that shit for views.
Do you think I've got time to lie?
Who lies about that shit
and
for
call
views?
out an auntie that is not on social media at all. So there's no gaining from it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm literally just talking my truth. So for you to label me as a liar, I was just like, wow, you don't really think that that's what I am. But I was like, when you're on social media, you're going to get it all. You're going to get the good, the bad, and the ugly. So when I spoke about that, obviously I had the cousins that would say, oh, I understand it happened to me, blah, blah, blah. But then I also had, why are you telling the world that, or why are you letting the world know your business?
It's not their business. It's not theirs.
And I'm just like, if I never spoke about this, you lot will still be visiting these people, checking up on these people.
As much as it's your business, it's your business to share.
Exactly. You lot are still checking up on these people. You lot are still visiting these people. You lot are still going to Jamaica and acting like these people are actually sane in their head when they've actually damaged minors.
Yeah.
And it's not fair. And I don't care. And as much as it might come across as revenge, but it's like, you can't walk with a clean conscience acting like you're the best person in the world, because you're not. You've done some messed up things, and one of them was to me. And I had to actually when I done the video, I actually had to sit down and see, I'm about to release this. I had to call my mum and be like,
watch it through.
I watched it about 10 times or even 20, because I was like, Mum, I'm about to release this video, and I've spoken about things that I've never spoken about before. I've spoken about when I used to go to school, what used to happen, and you having to come to the school and talk to the teachers and blah, blah, blah. I had to tell my viewers all of that so that they could understand me as an adult. Do you get what I mean? And she was like, if you're ready to do this, then do it. I'm so happy for you. But if you're going to talk about your truth, you need to say everything. You cannot sugarcoat it. You can't protect people. You just have to be raw. Do you get what I mean? So that's what I tried my best to do. My aunt actually inboxed me on Facebook.
What did she say?
Slating me, calling me a liar.
The fucking audacity.
And I'm just like, maybe because it was so long ago. Remember, I'm 26. So it's a good 15 plus years ago that this happened. So maybe you might not remember it, but I remember it. Do you get what I mean? I remember my uncle showing me pictures of me dressed up in red lipstick and a wig. And I used to think to myself, why was it only me that you did this to? Why didn't you do it to my other siblings? But it was because I was the loving, I was the like friendly, give you a hug. I would be willing to stay when everybody wants to leave. I want to stay. I want to watch movies. Do you get what I mean? But with that, she used it as her advantage. She used it as an opportunity to say, let me see what I can manipulate from him and get what I want. And it was disgusting. So a lot of people won't identify certain things as assault or predatorial behaviour.
A lot of people will do.
But it is.
It is.
I do not even feel comfortable with somebody, a girl, grabbing my arm or it brings back so much dark memories, and it might be hard to explain, but it is what it is.
It's hard to explain, but it's easy for a lot to understand. That's what I'm trying to say. You speak for a lot of fucking people.
So when you see me and you think, oh God, I feel it's sexy, he's nice, and you want to grab my genitals and whatever, as much as the masculine macho man from East London might think, yeah, that's nice, that plays with my head mentally, like, do not touch me. Do you get what I mean? Because it's like, I've had somebody touch me from a younger age, younger than younger than legal age. Don't do that stuff. It's wrong. And I had it from my family. And then people will think, oh, and then people will look at me like, oh, you're damaged, you're broken, da, da, da. No, I've just been through some traumatic things, but it doesn't mean that you should be able to take advantage of me and I should suck it up. No, it's wrong. Condescending comments or sexualize you to a point where you just feel uncomfortable. Do you get what I mean? Family is calling me a liar. I'm big. I have to tell people, I'm a big 26-year-old man, you know. I'm 26 years of age. I have no reason to lie about things that I've been through. I have no reason to lie about abuse or my journey. Do you get what I mean? It just all happens within time. I just pick and choose what I want to talk about, because when I made that video with every single member of my family, and I said to myself, I'm just gonna come out. I had asked every single one of my friends, I said, I really want to just talk about my sexuality and my sexual experience, because I would touch on topics, but I just wouldn't talk about myself. And then I just said to myself, I want to talk about my sexuality experience. Because every single one of my friends know I have never ever shied away and said, no, I've never ever been in denial. Do you get what I mean? I will tell somebody if I've got a boyfriend or if I'm talking to a girl, like, it's not that deep, but it's just off the camera, because going public, it just adds more questions, it adds more layers. Do you get what I mean? But whereas the coming out video, I started from the beginning and got to where I'm at now. Whereas if I just went on Instagram live and was like, oh guys, I just wanted to tell you lot, I'm this way, like, they would want more questions. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just better for me to just do a video you lot can understand from start to current. When everything was revealed, the questions and everything stopped, but then the new questions started. So like, what's your type, and obviously I understand that that's what I have to deal with. People are intrigued. People want to know what I like or who I am as a person. They want to know what I'm about. They want to know more. So obviously it's a journey, and I completely get it, but everything takes time. When it comes to my sexuality and my family, my siblings, I'm going to be real, I do not have a relationship with my brothers. And it's not, I don't think it's that they don't accept me, because we grew up together. So at the end of the day, I'm your brother. But it's just that it's the ego and the embarrassment. Do you get what I mean? It's the people coming to them and